Hey guys, I'm Adriana Natali, and today I'm going to talk about how to become a background actor. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to check out my last video about all the great opportunities you gain by working background. So let's get started. The first thing that you're going to want to do is find a casting service in your area. Now, if you are in LA or New York, the big one is Central Casting. They are the main casting service that casts all the background for most TV shows and films. It's free to sign up, so you just want to find an open call and go. Now, another option for booking background work is to find a listing service. Now, a listing service is slightly different. A listing service is a company that you pay to post and submit pictures of you to casting directors for background jobs. Now, yes, you do have to pay for a listing service, but what you're paying for is them submitting you. Unlike Central Casting, where you have to either call constantly in order to get yourself submitted for background jobs, or be submitting on like Facebook or Twitter. They use social media to get out their submissions. Listing service will also be submitting you to multiple different casting services and casting directors. So you're actually getting more submissions in. So I definitely think it's worth trying. Definitely do your research though and find a company that you like. Casting Networks and Actors Access is also a great online resource if you want to just do it all online. Just make a profile for yourself. There is a monthly rate, but it's totally worth it, especially if you're seriously pursuing an acting career. Chances are at some point in your career, most likely when you get an agent or manager, they're going to require you to be on these sites anyway so that they can submit you. So, how to get booked. Now, mostly you're going to want to make sure that you have availability because you need to be available in order to be booked. Now, the more availability you have, the more chances you have of getting booked on an acting job. It's really important to have most of your days open as that's when most of the filming happens, but make sure you have a legitimate open availability, especially if you're using a casting service, they're going to hold you to it. You're also going to want to make sure that you are reliable, and that means that you are showing up to set when you are booked. There are so many actors who want these background jobs because they're a great opportunity, but that also means that if you aren't reliable, it's very easy for them to be like, well, we're not going to work with this person again because we have 100 others that are willing to be reliable and be on time. Which brings me to being on time. Now, being on time actually means getting there early. This is to not only account for traffic and parking, but also most likely most sets have you park in a different place than base camp. Now, base camp is where you're going to be checking in with the second AD, so you want to make sure that you give yourself plenty of time to make sure that you are checking in with the second AD by your call time. Also, for getting booked, you're going to want to make sure that you have a variety of different looks and costumes. Now, when I say costumes, I don't mean like Halloween costumes, though that could be its own category. I mean different uniforms and different looks. A lot of times you can book background jobs just based off of the outfits that you have. So, if you have military fatigues, great. Definitely have a picture of you in them. If you have scrubs, awesome. A lab coat, yes. All these different jobs, make sure you have an outfit for if you want to get booked as that. Finally, we're going to talk about how to act once you are on set. Now, in addition to being reliable and being on time, you're going to want to make sure that you listen and follow directions. That's basically what they're paying you for in addition to your look. So you want to make sure that when they call action, you know what to do because you were listening to their directions prior. You're also going to want to make sure that you are friendly on set. People like to work with friendly people, and the more friendly and nice you are and easy to work with you are, the more likely that you are going to work with these people again. And having a reoccurring background job is awesome because that's just a reoccurring form of money coming into you. Not to mention it allows you to make deeper connections. And finally, my tip for when you are on set is to bring whatever you need with you to keep you occupied. Background acting can be a lot of fun, but there's also a lot of downtime. Sometimes you can be on set for 8 hours and not even be used. Sometimes you can be on set for 12 hours and only be used for an hour. So you want to make sure that you can bring books or magazines or your iPhone, bring a charger for sure, just things to keep you busy. So those are all my tips about how to become a background actor. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more videos like this.